Good morning, everybody, and this is your Dow Jones day trade setups for today, the 9th of January. Bit of a mixed bag. So we did get some data on Friday. We got quite a bit of data come out, and market reacted to non-farm payrolls and then reacted to some manufacturing data that came out, and basically looks like we broke through the top of the range. I'd want to see a retest of that before sort of agreeing with that. So if you look to the left, there's a lot of potential resistance here, which we've been adhering to for 3 weeks, and then we had a close on our high above it. If you look at this on the weekly, you've got a close higher than the previous 2 weeks, but that looks like a bit of a flag as well. So if we just come back down to the 8 hour and we take our channel tool and have a look at that, swing that a bit higher like that, you'll see what I mean. So that does look like a flag, but for me, for that to play out, we'd need to drop below 32,863, and I'm not a fan of diagonals, so we're going to give it the benefit of the doubt at the moment. We do have earnings kicking off on Friday, so that could be very interesting. That could start another catalyst, and it all depends on what those earnings are. Now, if we start drilling down through the time frames, you look at the 3 hour, we've got a crossover here. We don't have a crossover of the 155 EMA. So any pullback onto structure at the moment is to be bought, and any of these tails is going to offer support. And I'm just going to do that. I'm going to fine tune this one onto that tail. Right. So any pullback into this area is going to offer an opportunity to buy. Problem is we do have this intraday gap, and when you start drilling down through the time frames, there are other gaps in play as well. There's one right here, there's one right there, there's a gap on the hour, there's a gap there. So there's a lot of gaps. That move here on Friday was extremely gappy. So I'd be reluctant to be jumping in long at the moment, looking at the oscillators. I'm obviously waiting for the pullback. Where the pullback's going to be is another story completely. So when you look at this in the 15-minute, you'll see what I'm talking about. There's a gap there. I think there is one somewhere. No, there's not one there. That gap there is still open. There's no body over that. And that's about it at the moment. So we've got the weekly gap up, but that'll probably be closed today. There's no issue with that. And then you've got all these other gaps all the way down to here at 33,100. So that's 600 points from where we are at the moment. So what are we looking for? We're looking for an opportunity to buy. I do suspect that this gap's gonna close, and there's no structure there. Closest bit of structure is here at 33,584. So pull back to 33,584, 33,514, 33,452 would definitely offer an opportunity to buy. The other thing that you may see is you may see us just form a range here. If that's the case, then we're looking for a grouping low of the oscillators, and we're looking for either a break, or you want to take any structure on the bottom of the range, and you're looking for a small position size entry, and your stop is going to be kind of, so the entries there, your stop's going to be just below the structure. So you should have a 60 to 70 point stop loss. I'd actually drop it below this level here, and then you're anticipating a break up. You get the break up and a retest, you can add to that trade for a continuation to the upside today. Target size today, you probably do this on the hour, is going to be better. Just scroll left, and there is a level there, and there is a level where price is now. So you come back here, pull back here, anywhere in these areas. Your first target is obviously going to be 33,745. Get through that, then you're looking at 33,944. So that's kind of my view today. Definitely looking to buy into this. Just keep it in the back of your mind that you've got all these gaps from Friday. So there's nothing stopping us from coming back to close those gaps. So whenever you've got a gappy move like that, it's kind of, a lot of people look at it and say breakaway gaps, but my view is those gaps typically close. Whether it's this week, next week, or the week after, they typically do close. So yeah, that's kind of my view at the moment. So long it is for now, but we want to wait for a pullback onto structure, and we do want to see oscillators group to the downside. We want to see decent bounce off structure before committing to the upside. Hope that helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.